We're kicking off the season of giving with the Midnight Mission.
First of all, the Midnight Mission is very important, and we've been supporting it now for about 7 years. And just to see the change in the people's faces and progress, it's a good feeling. It's like you're doing something, you're lending a hand.
It's a good event here. It's a blessed to be here.
Well, I'm here to support it because they're doing such wonderful work. They've been doing this work for a long, long time. And then with honoring Smokey and Berry, I had to be here because, you know, they're family to me. So it's a triple hit for me to be here.
Well, this is such an event, and we're doing it for a worthy cause, homelessness. Why is this important to you and to the Motown family?
It's just wonderful to be around people that want to do good things, help the less fortunate, not forget where they came from. And, you know, when you have that kind of stuff happening, you feel good about yourself.
I'm Gloria Locke with SCV-Arts and Entertainment here at the Beverly Wilshire for the 19th Annual Golden Heart Award.
The annual event is the Midnight Mission's largest fundraiser. Volunteering and donations help offset the costs of the 24/7 facility that has never closed its doors in over 105 years.
The Midnight Mission is very important in my life because of what it does. You know, it helps homeless people, people who are on drugs, and other afflicted people, and helps them to get better. So I'm all for that.
I grew up at a time in Detroit, Michigan, when we had help for people. You know, my mom was on the welfare, and had we not had those type of places to help, then I could have been homeless.
The sadness and overwhelm with homelessness, it seems so daunting. But tonight we come to celebrate the successes that are made, because there are people who are getting help and getting off the streets. And it is in large part because of supporters like the ones who are here tonight, who help us to provide our life-saving and life-changing services. And tonight, although there are still far too many people going to sleep without a bed, without a roof over their head, tonight we celebrate those who now have a roof over their head.
My old man just coasts along, and he may never hear my song. Well, I guess I just can't win, yeah, but this song's not for him. This song is not for him. This song ain't for him. So I work that I might be, yes, I'm part of all that's free. And I might never be, yeah, but this song is for me. This one is for me. This song is for me.
Really grateful to be here tonight. We're all here because we want to support the Midnight Mission, and I can vouch for its validity because I lived there. I lived on Skid Row for a year. I was given an opportunity to build self-esteem by doing esteemable acts. You know, we gave a round of applause for the folks who work at the Midnight Mission. They have a great staff. They got great case managers. But what they also have is a work therapy program, and a great deal of what goes on at the Midnight Mission is run by the guys who live there. The guys turning out the food in that kitchen, a lot of them are residents, and they're men who thought they didn't have anything to offer. And I tell you what, if you don't think you got something to offer, there's a lot of help needed on Skid Row, and it give, you know, it just, there's so many avenues. I started to feel valuable.
What day one was like for me was a very long, arduous day in the courtyard of the Midnight Mission, but also a grateful feeling that I had surrendered, and I kind of, it was really, I was really at peace, because I had let something go. What today being celebrated feels like, really, I'm just celebrating, I'm a dad, and I'm a pretty good dad, and I have a really good time, and I have a really big life, and Marina and I were just dancing when she came over to interview us. I live a full and blessed life. Do you love your daddy?
Yeah.
Why?
This is the only date I would have had for something like this. started the Midnight Mission.
Explaining to my daughter, who's a little bit older, my son was younger, how does this work? That we left Oakland, we had a 2-bedroom house that we were renting to live in motels. I'm going to my friend's house, I'm playing. I can't invite them back to my place because I don't have a place. Trying to explain to your children or your child why you don't have a place to stay is devastating because they don't understand that you're trying to leave and come to a better situation. I did want to give up. I wanted to go back to Oakland, but that's what I knew, but I knew that that was not an option. I knew I had to make a change. I knew I had to do something different. First day, we were able to cook a meal in the kitchen, sit at a table as a family, and have dinner together. The positive thing also about Homelight is a lot of the programs only allow the mother and the children to come. Homelight allowed my mom to come so that she could also get well. And I thought that was a really positive for my mom, for them not to separate the family. We had lots of bouts of depression while we were homeless, but I had to explain to her the situation and she understood why. But she graduated UCLA with her bachelor's degree. She also obtained her master's degree while studying abroad in Belgium. My son is in his 3rd year. He's at school right now. He's starting his 3rd year of college also. He's UC Santa Clarita. I even went back to school at 46 and finished my bachelor's degree last year. Mom is my baby, she's healthy. So Homelight gave the family back everything. I like to end with, before I became homeless, I really had a twisted mind of what happens when people are homeless. I thought, oh, they're on drugs or they're just lazy, they don't want to work. But I realized that anyone can become homeless. And Homelight truly did change my life. And I realized that life is not about where you start, but rather where you finish. Thank you guys.
Like our CEO mentioned in this speech earlier, you know, they get a job and they get their wives or their mothers back in their lives or their children, and they get housing and they become productive members of society. So that really moves me.
So if you had one thing to say to encourage others to volunteer, what would it be?
Come down the Midnight Mission, because if you ever feel like your life is, you're ungrateful, or you don't have the nice clothes that you'd like or the perfect job, you come down there and you see how the people are struggling, and it really puts life in perspective and how fortunate you are.
See what is going on. They can see the people that are really need help. And like I say, they just need some love, because if you show someone that you love them, who knows what doors that may open for their psyche. You know, yeah, I am loved. Maybe I can get some help.
Being in the mission, God sent me an angel. It was Susie Seaver. And she changed my life. She helped me. She showed me directions. She helped me in the guides. Everyone, please help me welcome Susie Seaver.
there's always a team, which is what is happening here with the Midnight Mission. It's a great team of people that are dedicated to serving those who are less fortunate than we are. And I'm just glad that they asked Louis to be a part of it, and when he's a part of something, then I'm a part of it as well.
Midnight Mission, that's big people. That's big people because of their heart, because of their giving, because of their caring, because of their teaching. And that's what makes a big person, not just, money and stuff like that. But it takes money to raise money to do things with. And so that's why this is such a worthy cause, and we're honoring Smokey.
You such joy and happiness, you bring, because you give, because you write, because you sing, and
Motown was a fairy tale that happened to have come true. Smokey Robinson was the soul of Motown. Not only the first writer and producer, other than myself, but he wrote our great company song, which brought and kept us all together over the years. He started out actually as my protege, and with a few years became way better than his teacher. Bob Dylan called him America's greatest living poet, and we all agreed with that. This year, we have been celebrating Motown's 60th anniversary, and wow, what a gift. And what a gift it has been for me to have this man in my life since the beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's recipient of the Golden Heart Award, the great Mr. Smokey Robinson. My best friend. You don't take the time to think, or maybe you think the love will make it good, so it makes you ask to break the rules.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Berry. Anyway, I am so absolutely honored to receive this award from an organization like the Midnight Mission, who does such outstanding work in the community. because there are so many people who make the Midnight Mission happen. And I thank you so much. God bless all of you for taking the time out of your life to do something to benefit someone else's life. And you can hear by the stories that you've heard here tonight that there's no one reason why people are out on the streets. There's no one reason why people need your help. There's no one reason why people are or have fallen on unfortunate times. There are many, many reasons. And I know that a lot of people, like it's been said here tonight, when they see people who are homeless, they think that, well, they've done something, they're drug addicts or alcoholics or whatever they have done to afflict themselves to be in that condition. But as you can see, that's not true. People could just fall on hard times. And it's a great thing that the Midnight Mission is there to lend a helping hand to those who do. And it's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful organization. People have been coming to me all night, oh, thank you so much for doing it. I thank the Midnight Mission because I am really, really, really honored to be a part of what they do. And every year we have the golf tournament for you guys or ladies in the audience who play golf, even if you don't play golf. Come out and join us. There's a lot of people come out there and play golf who don't play golf. And many times I'm one of them. But I thank all of you for participating in this tonight and participating in the Midnight Mission all the time. God bless you all. Thank you. That means everything because you know God is in the middle of all of it. So yeah, I'm very happy. I'm blessed.
Why is it important today to be here and to celebrate this moment with the world?
Because the world needs to unite, and the only thing that I know that unites the world is the Motown sound created by Uncle Berry Gordy.
I am here in honor of Mr. Berry Gordy receiving the Berry Gordy Square.
The entrepreneurship of Mr. Berry Gordy, he was an absolute genius.
I'm into Motown because myself being in Vietnam, that's all we had was Motown.
It makes me feel proud to be an American and especially African American in the world. So I just feel so proud and honored that, you know, I'm a part of it.
He just was not a black record company, but a record company that, once again, that made a difference for millions and millions of people.
I've known him since I was 13 years old back in Detroit in the 50s because my sister Frida Payne was his first artist before he even had Motown. It's just a fabulous day, a beautiful day for a wonderful and deserving man.
I'm so happy that Los Angeles has been the lead-off city for something like this. For honoring Berry Gordy with a square that recognizes his achievements and his accomplishments. As far as I'm concerned, they should have a square like this in every city in the world, not just in the United States.
I too with Smokey agree. I second that emotion that we should have all over the world Berry Gordy Squares. And we should have people that can acknowledge and recognize the contribution of we as a culture of people, but we too as a united people of this nation. Music will bring it back together. Hate can never tear us apart. God bless you, Mr. Gordy, and congratulations. Yeah.
As a kid, growing up on the east side of Detroit, Hollywood was an unattainable, mystical fantasy. A place of sunshine and beautiful people. Movies and movie stars where magic happened and dreams came true. I never imagined that I would end up here and end up on the stage talking to wonderful people like yourself. yourselves, and I'm just overwhelmed. And I want to give you, all of you, just a wonderful applause. I'm just very blessed, and I want to thank you all, and thank you again, and I want you all to know that I deeply love you all.
I'm so excited for this day. Like everyone said, I echo every word that was said on the stage today. I'm beyond excited that a thought and a dream turned into this, and it'll be here forever. But it's also a week that we are so blessed that Uncle Berry is celebrating a birthday on Thursday. He is, really, he is. And he's only turning 35. For the third time. So I want everybody, would you like to participate in a little spontaneous happy birthday cheer?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
We're celebrating the season of giving. Happy holidays and Happy New Year from SCV Arts and Entertainment.